Ever thought that a Dollar Tree costume skirt could transform into a stunning home decor piece? Today, I am taking these unexpected finds and turning them into beautiful DIY wood rounds that look like they came straight out of a boutique. Grab your crafting supplies and let's make magic out of the unexpected. To start, I took one of these wood rounds and removed the hanger, painted it white in one side, and I'm going to paint it black in the other. At this point, I wasn't sure what side I was going to use. I decided to use the black. Then I'm going to take this skirt that came from the kids section, the costume section at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to open it up. Just make sure that you cut off the little tag that it comes with because it's quite easy for the fabric to fray if you try to pull it off. Then I'm just placing it into the round as you see there. So I'm putting a skirt on my round just to see exactly how much I need. And once I know that, I'm going to cut the skirt. It ended up being cutting it in half. It was a little bit more fabric, but I'd rather have more than less. Here, I'm just stretching it out and gluing the beginning of the section on the back on here. Then I'm going to stretch it out and make sure that everything is straight and that my holes line up straight as well. So when I put a hanger, I don't have a problem. Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to tack the other side down as well. Then I took my rotary tool right here. I'm hungry, guys. I took my rotary tool here and I'm just cutting off that excess fabric off of it. And then I'm going to take a small scissors and cut little slits on the pieces that were left behind. I'm leaving a lip there because I will be folding this fabric onto the corner. Here I'm doing the slits, and the reason for the slits is so the fabric contours to the curves of the round easy. It was easy for me to just glue them on all along. And I just continue to add hot glue in the back and form that fabric around the round until I went all the way around. Just make sure that you use some finger protection because this can truly burn your fingers. Next, I took some of this ribbon and I'm going to glue it right there at the seam. So you can see here that the skirt was a little bit uneven. That is fine. Covering it up with this fabric or with this ribbon is going to fix that problem. Once I tack down the piece on this side here, I'm going to make sure that everything continues to be straight on the front of the wood round. And then holding it nice and taut, I'm going to go ahead and glue that piece down to avoid any of the glue from seeping on the front. I got this ribbon on clearance from Walmart. Now I'm going to work on a bow. I'm going to use two different ribbons. This one right here came from Carolina Pottery. I got this in one of my trips to North Carolina. I'm doing a crisscross bow. I'm scrunching it there in the middle as you see there, and to hold it in place, I'm just using one of these clips that I got from Dollar Tree. Then I took this white ribbon that came from a set that I got at Temu, and I'm doing the same awareness bow, making it slightly smaller, and I'm going to clip it on top of the red one. Then I tie them both in the center with a piece of jute cord. I was thinking of just using these two, but then I changed my mind. So here you'll see how I tie them together and put a piece of the black ribbon in the middle to cover the jute cord. I generally like how this looked once I was done doing that, but you know already, I'm not satisfied sometimes. So once I was done with that bow, this is what it looked like. I decided to dovetail my tails there. That just means that I just folded them in half long ways and then cut a triangle upward. And I did that with all four of the tails. But then I was like, I don't know. I want to go and add some black. So I added another layer to this bow using the thin black ribbon. Then I'm creating here a hanger. I am using these beads that I got during Christmas from Dollar Tree. I'm just threading it onto the same jute cord that came with the wood round. And then I'm just going to tie them to the top and glue the bow at the very top as well. And the middle was kind of bare, so I'm going to take one of these home wood signs from Dollar Tree, paint it white, and we are going to glue it at the center using some hot glue. If you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe. And you think that I'm done, right? I'm not done yet. We wanted to take this little ladybug pot hanger that we got from Dollar Tree. We are removing the metal pieces right here by unscrewing it and just popping it right off. And then we're going to use a nice amount of hot glue on the back of it and glue it to the center of our wood round. And now we are done. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this project. This next project is just as adorable. We will be doing the same process with the wood rounds, and I'm going to use this Bumblebee skirt instead. Today's video is part of the Wood Round or Read Wednesday that is hosted monthly by my friend Audia from DIY with Audia, myself Loli from Loli's Creations, and our guest host this month is Tasha from Sunflower Tasha DIYs. The links to your channels and to the amazing playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure to head on over to the channels and to their playlist and show everyone some love. Alright, once that I fitted my skirt on my wood round, I'm going to go ahead and cut my skirt in half. The material is pretty thin, so it was quite easy to do that. But before I cut through the elastic, I just did a little slit all around the fabric instead and then pulled up the elastic. And then I want to leave the elastic for this project. Then I laid my fabric back down, held it taut, and glued it in the back. My friend, if you're still with me this far into the video, please leave me a big thumbs up. You can leave me your favorite emoji as well in the comments. And let me know in the comments as well, where are you watching from? I love to know how far my videos are reaching. Thank you so much. And share, because sharing is caring. And it helps my channel grow. Thank you. Once I had the fabric taut there, I just took my rotary tool once again and cut off the excess and made little slits as I did with the previous project. Then here I'm adding a small bit of hot glue at the bottom here where the seam is, just to keep everything nice and straight. Then we are flipping it over and going over and gluing all our little pieces down until they are all conformed to the edges of the wood round. Now it's time to make a hanger. To do that, I'm going to use some of these beads that I got from Easter at Dollar Tree. I am just going to thread some of these yellow beads onto the same jute cord that this wood round came with, and then reposition the hanger. Then I took these two ribbons that I got from Dollar Tree last year, and we are going to create a bow. And I took some of the black ribbon and lined up the seam between the wood round and the fabric, and a piece to cover the center of the bow. This bow evolved over time. I decided to just use the two ribbons on here and finish it off with the black ribbon, but then later on you'll see how I change it. For now, I'm going to just line the threshold between the fabric and the wood round with this black ribbon, tucking it down on the back with some hot glue. Once I flipped it over, I put the bow right on top of the board, and I liked what it looked like, but I was like, I don't know, I was feeling extra, so I decided to put black ribbon over this one too. I don't know, guys, I was just feeling extra. Let me know in the comments if you would just have left it the way it is, or if you're gonna go extra like me and just create a third layer to this bow. As I look back, I like it both ways, so I'm not sure. I might go back and make another one, who knows. Then I took another one of those home signs, painted it white as well, and we are going to glue it right there at the center, and we are stopping here with this one. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this one. I'm debating whether or not to also add a bee. This next DIY is to awaken your animal instinct. Just kidding. I'm just going to use the animal print skirt from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the white side for this one. And we are going to do the same exact thing that we did with the previous one. So I'm not going to make you watch that again. So we're going to use this welcome word from Dollar Tree. I got it from this 3-pack. It came in the fall section of Dollar Tree. And we're going to paint it black using my rich black folk paint. And I'm going to hot glue it to the front here. I'm using hot glue here. I will recommend using a different kind of glue that sets less quick than hot glue does. Because for some reason, I guess the coldness in the metal cools the hot glue very fast and it dries pretty much instantly. So I pressed it down as you see here. Then I took my heat gun. While I was on, I just pressed down on that sign and the glue melted, and then that glued my welcome sign on. But I had to clean any areas that seeped through. So here comes the black ribbon again. This was my only roll, and I think I used it all. I got it at Walmart if you're looking for it, but I got it during the Christmas season about 2 years ago. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it at the front. Here, I wish I hadn't glued it at the front because I totally forgot that it seeped through. And I had some white hot glue residue on the front, and you can see it right through the black. So if you do recreate this, you can use maybe a ribbon that is completely solid, or try to refrain from adding hot glue to the front. I tack it down in the back as you see there, and now it's time to create a hanger. To do that, I'm going to use this garland that I got from Dollar Tree about a year ago, and I didn't have a count on exactly how many beads that I used. I just took off enough to cover the hanger length that I wanted to use for this project. So this is completely up to you. You can also use ribbon if you have no beads, or you can just simply use the jute cord, completely up to you. I just used the same hanger that I took off at this. I just added a little bit of hot glue to the tip of it and fed my beads through it and just reattach the hanger back to my wood round. Next, I created 2 little bows using the black ribbon that I've been using all along and glued them right there over the jute cord to cover that up, and I think it gave this wood round the perfect touch. Let me know what you think. And here it is, the final reveal. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch another of my video, here's a suggestion. And thanks again for watching. You're amazing. Bye.